Hi, this is Brooklyn Mom 2009, and I'm going to read Revenge of the Dinotrux by Gall. Millions of years ago, prehistoric trucks ruled the earth. They were called Dinotrux. Millions of years later, their rusty remains were found and put into a great museum. But the Dinotrux were growing cranky. It wasn't fun being stuck in a drafty museum. The Dinotrux were poked, prodded, studied, and shaken. Their joints were so achy they couldn't move on their own. Every day they needed their batteries recharged so that overexcited visitors could make the Dinotrux exhibits move. Tyrannosaurus Trux was not happy. It was kindergarten day at the museum, and that meant lots of screaming, swinging, banging, and chewing gum. That night, Tyrannosaurus Trux found sticky gum all over his claws and finally lost his temper. With a roar, he flicked the battery charger to high and crashed through the museum wall. The rest of the supercharged Dinotrux rumbled right behind him. Roar! The Dinotrux want revenge! They were clanking, grinding, and roaring in the streets. A curious Cranosaurus peeked in windows. Garbage-Gidon hadn't eaten in a million years. Boy, was he hungry. Dastardly Dumpledunkus collected houses. A Velocitractus did some landscaping on Main Street. Sneaky Septosaurus gulped down a swimming pool. Slurp. Cementosaurus left a present in the town square. And the angry roar of Tyrannosaurus Trux could be heard all over the city. Roar! After a long day of tantrums, the overheated Dinotrux squeaked and sighed and groaned to a halt. The city's mayor arrived on the scene. "Attention, Dinotrux!" he shouted to the tired machines. "This is not how modern trucks behave! You must go to school and learn new ways!" At first, they behaved like typical Dinotrux. Semisaurus played with pencils. Rollodon rearranged the chairs. Minodon tried to escape. Garbage-Gidon had a snack. Tyrannosaurus Trux was especially naughty. But soon, the Dinotrux learned to help. The children taught them to read. And together, they discovered some books they just couldn't put down. Then one day, the Dinotrux didn't come back from recess. Neither did the children. The anxious teachers found a giant hole in the fence. "The Dinotrux are on the loose again!" A great search led them to the woods outside of town. where they heard a terrible commotion. They were afraid to look, but when they peeked through the trees, they couldn't believe what they saw. The Dinotrux had built a playground, and it was just perfect for screaming, banging, swinging, and making friends. The end. Revenge of the Dinotrux by Gall.